Good afternoon. Today is an afternoon. I usually do the videos in the morning and I always say good morning, but here we are in an afternoon. I got a lot of friends that are 60s, 70s, 80s, even 90s. And when I talk to them occasionally, they'll say something like, "Oh my gosh, I can't even remember anything. And I lose these things. I can't find it. I don't know. I just can't remember stuff." And so I know they're making stuff up in their mind that, oh, I'm in my 80s and so I should start forgetting stuff. Well, I just always say, welcome to the club, because we're all in the same boat on this. I mean, I'm just like brain fog popping in there. But the thing is, we don't need to make it into like, it's time for it to start, for our minds to start going. No, it's not. Our minds are crammed with stuff. And I did see a video one time and somebody says, if you forgot something, it's just something that you don't even need to know. It's just like, it's out there and it's more than you need to. You got way too much into your brain and you don't need to add to that. So don't worry, stop mentioning that. And I told somebody yesterday, she had lost some things. She lost it, and then she kept looking and looking and looking, and then she would go back, and all of a sudden it was there. And I said, now I know this is kind of woo-woo, but I'd say, actually, I had another friend that said that means, let's say if you're looking for a bracelet, and you can't find it, and then a little bit later on you find it. Well, she says you're actually just shifting dimensions. You're, like the bracelet's in another dimension in your hand, and then you shift back, and oh, there it is, and it's been there all the time. So it's a dimension shift that's going on, and that is happening right now. Another one is, I heard that when people say they've got dementia, it should not be dementia. It's like you're in a different dimension if you've got dementia. So it's like a whole different, just a different dimension. It's okay. So we don't need to make up stuff like, well, we're falling apart and the wheels are falling off and it's time to it's time to start losing it. But no, it's not. So don't tell yourself that. And if you've lost something, well, if I lost something, I just ask my guys to say, lay my eyes on it, wherever it is, and then whammo, they'll just get directed right to it. So, I usually can find it, but it is interesting. I've had several people say that they had something like some couple of rings that she thought she just had right there on the kitchen counter, and they weren't there, and then she found them. So, and another thing is if you find it in a different place, like, you laid it down over here and you find it over in another bedroom. So anyway, weird stuff is going on, but it doesn't mean that we're all crazy, because we're just shifting. It's like a lot of dimension shift going, a lot of frequency shifting going on the planet, and we're all part of it. So just make it a game and make it fun. See you next week.